haven't talked to you after a ton of losses this year. So you're looking back at yesterday. Did you see anything different than maybe what you saw after the game?
No, not really. No, I like the dangerous chances we created in the first. I didn't love our checking game in the first. Like I thought we spent a little bit too much time in D zone even in the first period, and then second period was no good. It was just not good. We didn't check the puck back at all. We weren't really efficient with our puck moving because of that. I think it all stems from getting in the right spots and checking the puck back quickly and being able to move. It just seemed like they were the quicker team, got to every loose puck. They were winning more battles, so we just spent more time down in there. So that sort of window of the whole second period, that just took too long for me to get it turned around. I felt like our guys were saying the right things on the bench, but we just had trouble executing. So you got to give Toronto some credit there. And then we came out and we had a great third period. I liked the third period a lot, and obviously we gave up the one on the 4-on-4. Otherwise, I felt like we had a couple chances to win that hockey game and didn't get it done. And just got a little bit too deep in that overtime and gave up a quality chance that ended up in the back of the net. So one period kind of cost us a point yesterday, and hopefully we learned from that. We reviewed it here this morning, and guys are getting what they need today. They'll have tomorrow off, and we're back at it for a really good practice before we play Nashville Friday.
Already caught one down.
Yeah.
Is this a play game and come back up? Could it be?
Yeah, likely. Yeah. That's the plan. Like we sent Ivan back down to play as well. We'll need some recalls for the game against Nashville. But just a good opportunity for him. We have a little window here. He hasn't played a lot in the last couple of games. He's a young guy. We're doing it, for guys like Ivan, and just opportunity for him to go there and play a big role in one game and see how it goes.
Is the power play fixed? And if the answer is not yes, for sure, like just how long does it have to go well before you feel like it's quote unquote fixed?
Well, no, I mean, I like what we're doing right now. Okay, like there was a big meeting last week. We've changed some things around, got the guys on the same page, shared a bunch of ideas, and like just kind of laid out the structure that we'd like to be in and what we'd like to do, like specifically. And it's going to change based on how the opponent kills and whatnot. We're still, if they take something away, what else can we use? And we've been doing that all year, but I like the focus of our guys right now. They're all on the same page. So we've picked up. I mean, it's playing well. Like we get the two, and then we give some other guys some opportunities late in that game. So I think we ended up being 2 for 6. Didn't get one last game, and then we get a big one last night. So it's trending the right way. But you wanted to see it be dangerous like every night, and that's to be determined.
How is putting Brock over there? Is he doing the best Miko impression that you've had since Miko left? Like, is that the right fix to the whole thing?
Well, he's a big part of it, right? Center can take the left side draws, helps on the breakouts. He's making all the right decisions over on that side. Miko's a special player, and in that spot on the power play, he's just probably one of the best in the league, if not the best over there. And so, but you have to adjust. And now we've got a little bit of a different threat, right? We've got the right shot in Marty, so we've got the pieces to make it work, and they have the right mentality. So we just keep working on it, and they'll keep growing together. Now that we've kind of got this set, it looks good, and hopefully they can keep expanding off what we're doing.
Brock's wearing the A with Dave down and Tom down.
Yeah.
What goes into that decision and choosing him to?
We got a lot of guys I think that it could go on that have an influence in our room. Like for me, it's his play. He's leading by example every night. He's well respected. Wealth of experience. Connects with all the young guys. So it's a little bit of everything, And I just feel like he's a guy that has taken on a big leadership role in our team. especially when it comes to like game nights and the way he goes about. He touches every part of the game. So I think he's a good choice for it right
Is
now.
that a decision that you make, or is that a decision that the team makes?
No, I
or-
make it.
We talked so much about Naz in 22 and what he was able to provide in that second line center role. And now seeing what Brock's doing, his game's picking up. I know we talk a lot about how important that role is, and you've talked about it, but when you've got someone that did what Naz did in 22 or what Brock's doing right now, just how transformative can that be for a team?
It's huge. Yeah, I mean, it's hard to explain. I mean, you have to have it. You have to have it if you want to win. Because like when you get to the playoffs, top 6, top 9, like they're all deep, like 4-line teams, and it helps us slot everyone where they should be, and everyone's looking for depth and will add depth and still moving forward even this season. But that's we got the big pieces kind of figured out, right? You get Landy healthy, and we like our top 6, and bottom guys are playing good, and we still have guys to add, like Kivi Ranta, hopefully OC, and all these guys coming back into the lineup. We haven't seen our full team yet because OC makes a huge impact in a lot of areas of the game as well, with his speed, penalty killing, his relentless pursuit of the puck. I think, our team still has the potential to take another step here, and Brock's a big part of that.
Did you? Sorry. It felt like when things weren't going well with the power play, just from watching from above it, I feel like more and more teams were like getting more aggressive with you guys.
Yep.
Like it felt like the book was out, like, hey, pressure them.
Yep.
Don't screw up. Is that fair?
That's fair. That's all I think all the time. Even if you just go through a couple games skid, they're going to come at you because most teams, I'm assuming they're pre-scouting your last 3 games. Special teams are probably going back to 5 or even maybe a little bit more. And if you're struggling over that time period with some pressure and one team has success, and I also think it's the way the penalty kills are trending too. Like their teams are getting more aggressive, us included, and it's working. If you're going to make a play, you're going to have to make it around that pressure and make it quick, and the next guy's coming, and so you might not get as much scoring chances, but if you get one, it's usually a good one. There could because you're beating that pressure and you're getting an outnumbered situation someplace near the net. So I think you have to expect that. But I think our guys over the last couple of games have done a nice job sort of working around that, working quickly and getting more into attack mode, and coming to the net and converging to the net instead of skating away from it and being too perimeter.
Tori Lehkonen hasn't gone more than 2 games being held scoreless. He's now at 4 games.
Yeah.
Is there something that's
Not for me. I think it's just that's just the games. I think he's playing well. He's in on a lot of stuff last night. I like that line a lot. It'll come. I'm not concerned about that at all. He continues to play the right way on both sides of the puck and make plays, and he may be feeling it, a little bit with the puck, like lack of making plays here and there, but that will all come around. I have no doubt about it.
There's nobody here, so my daughter has asked me about doing something on the dads on the team, and there's a lot of dads.
Yeah,
I know you're a dad.
Yeah.
Just all of them have a perspective like, you realize there's more to life than hockey when you're a kid. Like when you had kids, was it kind of the same thing, or was just, you have a bad day and it's like, oh, it's not that big of a deal now that
Yeah. Getting a dog brings that, like they're always happy to see you when you come home. And like so the game, you want to be ultra focused and prepared when you're at the rink, but I think it's really healthy to have that balance where you can kind of let it go when you get home. And if you're single and you're going home to an empty apartment, that can be tough. You're married, you get your wife or a girlfriend, and it becomes a little easier. And if you have kids, like you have to shift your focus to other places, and it helps you get your mind off the game. They're always happy to see you when you come home, and so you're able to sort of leave the game a little bit more at the rink and not dwell on things. Not that you don't do work at home or don't think about the game at home, but at least it's not overwhelming or like, the sole thing you think about, whether it's a hobby you have or family or whatever. I think having that balance allows you to be more prepared, more focused, not worn out from the game when you get back to the rink.